In today's video, we're going to talk about how to build a simple sales follow-up system using NewOaks AI. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and I wanted to touch on this because most leads don't convert because of timing or not interest. People usually forget, get distracted, or just aren't ready in the exact moment. So in this video, you're going to learn how to think about follow-up in a simple way, how NewOaks can help automate that process, and how to set up a basic system that keeps conversation moving without you manually chasing people. Let's get into it. So let's start off with the basics and talk about NewOaks AI. So NewOaks AI is an AI-powered platform designed to help businesses automate conversations and follow-ups. At a high level, it helps you respond, follow up, and stay in touch with leads without needing to manually send every message yourself. Instead of thinking of it as a complicated sales tool, it's better to think of NewOaks as a support system. It helps you handle the parts of follow-up that are repetitive and easy to forget, while you focus on the actual relationship and decision-making. This is especially helpful for beginners, solopreneurs, and small teams who don't have time to constantly check inboxes or remember who needs a follow-up. You don't need a big funnel or advanced setup to get value from it. You just need a basic system. Most people think sales is about convincing someone, when in reality, sales usually is about timing and consistency. Someone might be interested but busy. They might need to think about it. They might want a reminder later. If there's no follow-up system, those leads are just going to disappear. Not because they weren't interested, but because life got in the way. Manual follow-up sounds simple, but it breaks down super fast. You forget who you message, you wait too long, or you feel awkward reaching back out. Automation really fills that gap without replacing the human side. A simple follow-up system doesn't mean sending dozens of messages or complex sequences. At its core, it's just three things. Someone reaches out or shows interest, they get a timely response, they get one or two follow-ups if they don't respond, and that's it. NewOaks AI is going to help you handle those steps in a consistent way so no leads fall through the cracks. One of the most important features of NewOaks AI is automated follow-up messaging. You can set rules so that if someone doesn't respond after a certain amount of time, a follow-up message is sent automatically. This removes the awkwardness of remembering when to check back in. Another key feature is conversation-based automation. So instead of blasting generic messages, the system supports one-on-one style conversations. This is important because follow-up should feel human and not robotic. The goal is to reopen the conversation naturally. NewOaks is going to allow you to create simple workflows, and these workflows define what happens when someone reaches out, replies, or goes quiet. You're not building a complicated funnel. You're just deciding the next logical step. Another helpful feature is message timing control. You can space out follow-ups so they feel respectful and calm instead of rushed or aggressive. Timing matters just as much as wording. The platform is also designed with beginners in mind. You don't need technical knowledge or sales experience to get something working. You can set up a basic follow-up flow without feeling overwhelmed by options. Overall, the biggest feature is peace of mind. You know every lead gets acknowledged and followed up with, even when you're busy or offline. Now, how this fits into a beginner sales flow. This type of system works well for things like people who messaged you about services, leads who filled out a form, people who ask questions but don't reply, prospects who say, "I'll think about it." Instead of chasing or guessing when to follow up, you just let the system do it consistently. This isn't going to replace conversations, it just supports them. Now let's go ahead and build a simple follow-up system in NewOaks. If you want to follow along, you can go ahead and get started with a free trial using our link down in the description below. Once you go ahead and click that link, we'll click try for free. We'll go ahead and enter in your email address. Now we're going to sign up. Email address. Go ahead and sign up. Then we should get a confirmation email. So now this is what it looks like on the inside. We've got chatbot, settings, voice AI, email, leads appointment, live chats, and so much more. We're going to go ahead and talk to the chatbot. So we're going to say you are a friendly AI assistant whose job is to respond to new leads, acknowledge their message, and follow up politely if they don't reply. Your tone should always be warm, helpful, and low pressure. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click build an agent. We're going to go ahead and go with a conversational lead. We can go ahead and click next. So here is the prompt. So it says, "You're Charlie. I need you to help engage with potential clients, nurture their interests, and guide them towards making a purchase decision. Start by introducing yourself, ask open-ended questions, actively listen, share relevant information, address any objections, gradually guide the conversations toward value of making a purchase decision." Okay? End the conversation by summarizing key points, offering to answer any remaining questions, and providing a clear call to action, which is scheduling a follow-up, sharing a link, or setting up a demo. Maintain a positive and supportive tone throughout the whole thing. Okay, you can go ahead and upload a knowledge base if you would like. Cool. So okay, this is the preview. And as you can see, hello, I'm Charlie. I'm here to help you find exactly what you need. To get started, are you looking for any products? This will help better assist you. Okay, now that we've got the agent built, now what we can do is go ahead and embed it on our site. So you can go ahead and copy this and add this code into your website. That way you'll have a chatbot right there that is going ahead and nurturing leads and sending follow-ups and even adding, pitching sales calls or follow-up calls, etc. So it's really, really quick and simple and really easy to do. So if you wanted to build an agent, again, you can build sales, service, conversational lead, appointment booking, a custom one, customer service. So you can really build any kind of chatbot that you need. And then again, you can even upload databases. So if you have all this information that you want it to know, which you definitely should do that, you don't want it to be generic, then it will take all of that information and guide people in that way. You'll always want to test it yourself. So once the workflow is on, you'll want to test it, make sure messages sound natural and spacing feels reasonable, but that's it. You now have a full-on chatbot to nurture and close leads. I wanted to touch on some common beginner mistakes with follow-up automation. So one common mistake is adding too many messages. More messages don't mean more conversions. Clarity and timing matter so much more. Another mistake is trying to sound overly clever or salesy. Simple human language works so much better. Some people also forget to test their system. Always test messages on yourself before letting them run. Now for the pros and cons. So one of the biggest pros of NewOaks AI is consistency. Leads are not going to get forgotten and you'll be able to have conversations right then and there. Another advantage is reduced stress. You're not mentally tracking conversions or worrying about when to reach out again. It's also super beginner friendly. You don't need technical skills or a complex setup to get started. On the downside, automation still needs guidance. If your messages are unclear or too aggressive, automation isn't going to fix that. Another consideration is that it's not meant to replace real conversations. It supports follow-up, but relationships still matter. Now, let's talk about their different plans and pricing options. So they have a couple different options here. I'm going to go over the yearly plans because that's how you can save 20%. Okay, so they've got a free plan, which is $0. Of course, you get one chatbot, 400,000 characters per chatbot, support in TXT, PDF, docs, files, capture leads, digital business cards, ChatGPT 4.0, 100 messages credits a month, and community support. So honestly, their free plan is actually very generous. Then they've got the essential plan, which is $190 per year. With this, you get everything in the free plan, but you also get 2 chatbots, 11 million characters per chatbot, push to talk and voice, appointment schedule, Pabbly integration, Facebook integration, WhatsApp integration, Instagram integration, webhook API, ChatGPT, 2,000 message credits, and email support, and even more. Then they have the professional plan, which is $990 per year. With this, you get 10 chatbots, more characters, just upgraded everything, right? You also get custom domain, e-commerce template, workspace manager, visitor analytics, 5 team members, and premium onboarding. And then they've also got the enterprise plan. So this is $2,990 a year. With this, you get everything in the professional plan, but you get 20 chatbots removed, powered by 40,000 credits a month, 10 team members, AI voice agent, and then premium setup support. And lastly is the white label plan. So this is $3,890 a year. You get everything in the enterprise plan, but you get more AI options. So ChatGPT 4.1, Claude, etc. You also get 2 white labels. So it's 100 seats for sub accounts and chatbots. So choose the plan that best fits your needs. But if you want to even just start off with trying out the free plan, it's really cool how quickly you can make these chatbots work. So go ahead and check it out by using our link. You should consider checking out NewOaks AI if you're a beginner who wants a simple way to stay in touch with leads without manually tracking everything. It's a great fit if you sell services, book calls, or handle inquiries regularly and don't want want conversations to slip through the cracks. This may not be ideal if you need very advanced sales logic or large team workflows right away, but for simple follow-ups, it does the job really well. If your goal is consistency, this is going to be such a game changer for you. I know how easy it is to lose leads simply because follow-up feels awkward or easy to forget, but having simple systems in place and having a chatbot actually talk for you is going to take the pressure off you. If you want to go ahead and check out NewOaks AI yourself and get started with their free plan, don't forget to use our link down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. This channel is dedicated to breaking down AI tools in a simple, honest way so you can build smarter systems without the overwhelm. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.